Welcome back, friends. Today we're going to walk through the swords cards, and we're going to walk through the ace through the king like I did in the other three videos. So it's really based on numerology and also some of the interpretations from the cards. And now that we're on the swords are all about thoughts, logic, reason, how you think, right? Your communication, study, cutting through things. A sword cuts through to come up with logic, sound logic, and good judgment. It can also be very harsh in words too, because words can cut deep through the mind. So again, this is the swords, and they're also double-edged. And a double edge will cut through illusions and complicated issues. I was gonna say visions, through illusions and complicated issues quickly, because swords can destroy, just like words, right? So we start off this with the Ace of Swords. And this is mental clarity. When you have the Ace of Swords pulled, it's giving you mental clarity from a divine spark. You have a crown, right? So you have pure thought. It's not convoluted. You know exactly what's going on. Your mind is totally clear, and you have 3 and 3. So it's communication, 6 is harmony. It's a good card. It's a positive card. And you notice how the sword is above the mountain. So it's above any confusion or above any challenges that may come at you. So it's a new perspective. It's a new way of thinking about something. And because the sword is pointed straight up, right, it means that it's ready for anything. And the crown's at the top, that's your thought. So it has clarity. It will not be distracted by anything when it is in the upright position. So now you have mental clarity about something. 2, what do you do? Because now you're blocked. This is like a roadblock card, like a stalemate or like a crossroad. What do you do? Which path do you take? You're blindfolded too, so you can't really see the decision very clear because you're clouded a little bit. You have the rough water behind you, so that your emotions are also getting involved here. The mountains behind you too. Your head's above the mountains, so it's above the confusion, but you're still confused a little bit. You're not too sure what to do or how to attack the problem, right? You just don't know. But again, too, it's you basically blocking yourself. Once you kind of make up your mind or try to, you then have the 3 of Swords. Now, the 3 of Swords, they say, is a heartbreak, but I look at it differently because it's a mind card. So, yes, it's a heartbreak because the mind is broken from the emotions. And you're defeated because the swords are pointed down. So, you're completely defeated. You have gray, you have a storm in your mind, and you just don't know what. You're just completely just busted up. Think of like losing a job or a bad breakup or a divorce, something like that, where it just makes you feel just horrible messes with your head. That, my friends, is the 3 of Swords. It's a very harsh card, right? It doesn't let up unless you're ready to. Unless you're ready to. Then once you go through this pain, you move to the 4. Remember, 4 is stability because you go into rest and you're at peace for a bit. You get away from that pain and you have a little bit of rest, and you see the swords are pointed down. Again, they're not in a position of action. Once you have the 4, you did some resting, right? You're a soldier, rested, a knight rested. You then come out of the rest, and now you're in a battle again. Basically, this card is showing you that by any means necessary, this person wins. Doesn't care how other people feel at all, which is kind of weird because after you would rest and you kind of thought about all the heartache, you would think that maybe you would move forward in a positive manner. But here it's shown as not a positive manner. You don't care about the consequences because you were so hurt from the 3. And once you thought about it and came out of that, you're like, screw everybody else. I'm going to go after them. I don't care what happens. Very reckless card. And the people here, guys in mourning, guys walking away, swords are down, defeated, 2 swords up. He purposely made the decision to use any means necessary to destroy these 2 people. And the gray clouds, right? Gray clouds, think about that. Storm. It's a storm of emotions. Once you get over that, you move to the 6. You're now moving out of troubled water into smooth water. You need to move away from the chaos of the 5. You need some harmony. So after the 5, you have a new possibility, new potential of the 1, which is a 6. For the harmony, peace, balance, you have to move away. Swords are still with you. You're still taking the baggage with you. That's the swords, but you're moving into calm waters. You have to get away. It's time for a change of scenery, a change of pace. Once you understand that, you go to the 7. And the 7's around deception or lies. But is it deception or lies? So 5, struggle, 2, decisions. Could you be doing this to stop a battle in the back? See in the background of the card, there's a little bit of a battle going on. Is that why you're stealing the swords? Your mind? So is it really deception or is it to help somebody out? That depends on the question, depends on how you read the card during the reading. But here, people will say to you it's deception. Red shoes, sneaky. You know what you're doing. It's your desire to basically take these swords away and move with them. And there's 5 swords in hand. Is it 5 swords of struggle or 5 swords of freedom? Right? Because the 2's left standing for them so they can make a decision what's going to happen. That's the 7. So a little bit of deceptive energy and this assessment because you're assessing the situation, you're taking these swords away. Again, I'm not giving you the boilerplate meanings of these cards. I'm just sharing with you from numerology and from the symbolism in the cards and how I kind of look at them when I'm reading. Now, I can use the boilerplate terms, but I didn't want to for these quick series. After the 7, we move into the 8. Willpower. It takes willpower to break off those bandages covering your face because you're purposely holding yourself in that position. This is your mind holding you back because you're overthinking things. You're making yourself be in pain, right? You refuse to face the reality of the situation. You will not take the bandage off. Your subconscious mind, the black hair, white bandage of truth around the eyes, you take the truth away from, you take the truth off, the bandage off, then you can see the truth. I said that wrong. Because the white is blinding you. You're being blinded by the truth. That's what I'm trying to say. You're being blinded by the truth because you don't want to accept it. So therefore you stand in the mire, which is humility, degrading, and so forth. It's mud. But if you look at the swords, there's nothing blocking. You can just walk right through, but you refuse to. That's what this card's about. Refusal to accept the terms of reality. Then you have the 9. The 9 is interesting because you keep yourself awake at night. So you have this attainment of just chaos in the mind. And you feel that the whole universe is coming down on you because if you look at the blanket real closely, every symbol of the zodiac is in that blanket, which means that you feel the universe is just weighing you down because it's your mind overthinking things. And you're also always in this constant battle. You see down here, they're in battle. They're fighting Cain and Abel. I think that's what that represents. So that's the 9. It's just grief because you are choosing to keep yourself up at night with worry. And only you can break that feeling, right? Nobody else can get rid of the anxiety except for you. Then after that, you have the 10. You feel completely stabbed in the back. You want to start over. You're laying down and you're just done. You feel stabbed in the back. You feel screwed over. You feel that things can't get any better now. But you see the yellow here? So the subconscious is very heavy. The truth is clouded between the black and the white, subconscious and the light. So black and darkness and light. A lot of emotions, mountains, challenges, but there's a new dawn. So things can't get any worse. You already hit rock bottom. All you got to do now is get back up. Okay. So again, you feel like your world is completely falling apart. You feel completely destroyed with this card. You feel people completely let you down. But if you stand back up, then things going to get better. They can't get any worse. You're already at the bottom. All right. After all these lessons you've learned, you now become the page, which means that you have a new way of thinking about things, a new way to communicate with people, right? A new way to go about your business. But also could also be looking for a little bit of a fight too. It could be a little bit of a defensive position. Again, it depends on the question that's asked. Because your heads are still in the cloud, right? The birds are here, so some freedom, some thought process flowing around there, but your heads are still in the cloud, so still a little bit of contention, but again, it's a new way to think. Then you move to the swords, the knights, which means that you're ready for battle. You're not taking crap from anybody anymore. You're done. You're done being beat up. And the knight says, I'm done. I'm going to attack things sharp. I'm going to knock things down quickly. I'm not going to let anybody get to me anymore. And this is fire and air. And fire and air does what? It ignites. It ignites. So this is a very fast moving card, which is always in attack mode. This card lives in the attack mode. There's just no way around it. It's quick communication, it's quick movement, it's being very aggressive. The Knight is a very aggressive card on the swords. Then you have the Queen. The Queen doesn't take crap from anyone. Now, she will nurture your thought process. She, on her wrist there, those are, I believe, religious symbols. So she's very spiritual as well, but she's very clear of mind. But she won't take any nonsense from anybody. She knows what she wants, and she will take it. The sword's up, so it's a position of defense, right? Ready to fight. She's not going to back down at all. She's also very mature, and she doesn't let her emotions rule over her. She uses her mind, so she's detached emotionally. Where the Cups Queen is more emotional, this one is not. Strictly the mind, fair and balanced and true. But don't mess with her because she will take you down. Then you have the King. The King takes responsibility for everything. He takes responsibility for his thoughts. He takes responsibility for everything that he does. He's stern, fair, always make a good decision. The two birds. His sword's a little bit off to the side, so again, ready to strike. He'll jump out of that chair. He'll come at you. And he's not emotional. He has no time for games. He's the type of king that you can trust, and he will give you amazing advice because he's the king of swords, the king of the minds. Anyway, if you'd like me to go again deeper into these cards, let me know and I can do that. But again, this is the walkthrough of the swords. And again, you have to let me know your thoughts. You got to drop a comment below because if you don't, I won't know and YouTube won't share this video. So, all my friends, I want to thank you for watching this tarot insight of the swords. And until next time, I'll see each of you in the next video. All right. Bye-bye, everyone.